Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Journal with Me video. Okay, so today you've seen some of these pages because I just did a Journal with Me recently. Yeah, and if you've missed the Journal with Me videos, you can always check out the playlists I have on my main channel and visit those so you can be caught up. So let's see, by this time you might or might not have seen, I don't know, the flip through of my June book. Okay, yes, we're in August. I realize this. We might even be heading into September by the time you see this. I don't know. Anyway, I was just in here, doing some pages, and I thought, of course, like I always do, why not just bring you guys along? So today I'm working on finishing up finally my June book, okay, in my Creative Daily Journal. Oh, and if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe if you want to, and click that notification bell so you can get notified when a video comes out, okay? So what I'm doing here is, this is the last day. Let's see, we'll cut it off there. Okay, this is the last day of June, and we were headed north. We were northbound, ready to, we were driving up to Michigan. Okay, so for a small family reunion, it was going to be a surprise. Like, nobody in the family knew that we were going. Nobody. And well, with exception to my husband's sister. So right now, what I'm doing, let me see here, I think I'll cut it off there. Okay, I'm just doing a very technical measuring. This is just a journal card that I'm cutting up. Let's see, I think this is where I want to cut it. Anywho, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm having fun in my journal. I hope you guys are as well. So will that fit there? Yes, it surely will. It surely will. And guess what? We're going to ink it. Yep. Why? Why, you ask? Because we can. Okay. So this little journaling spot here is for my son, and that's why I have here, wish you were here. We kind of made the plans to go on this trip quite last minute, and by the time we had decided, yes, we were going to go on this trip, my son had already booked a trip to Chicago to visit some friends. So he was not able, unfortunately, to accompany us on this trip. Excuse me. But I hope he'll be able to next time. So, yeah, I just had filmed today I finished filming my flip through, so I don't know when you're gonna see this video. I just make the videos and then I just pop them up and schedule them, like just in a row. So I don't do them in any particular order. It's just whenever I decide to film a video, yeah, then I just pop it up on my channel, next in line, next in the queues. So, but if you do want to see things kind of more in order, then that's why I have the video playlist on my main channel. So if you just click playlists, if you want to see a continuation of the story time, like the flip throughs, then I have a flip through playlist. If you want to see kind of the progression of the journal with me videos, then I have a journal with me playlist and all that jazz. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is how I started out doing this page. You might or might not have seen it yet. Oh, get out of there, paintbrush. I don't need you today. So I'm working in my Creative Daily Journal. Y'all know the drill. In the description box, there's a permanent link to the tutorial of how I make my books. So if you want to learn how to do it, it's very simple. It's very straightforward. There is a list of tutorials from start to finish, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested in making a book of your own. So this is how I did this one, right? This is a coffee thing, that I got from the hotel that we stayed at that night. On this particular day, we started out from home at about 5 a.m. and my husband drove for about 16 hours. We ended up in Kentucky for the first leg of our trip, because we were driving to Michigan and it's like a 22 or 23 hour ride. So yeah, and again, it was like a surprise to everyone. Nobody knew that we were coming, so it was great. Yeah, so this is just ephemera that I had collected throughout the day, and then I needed a place to do my journaling. So what I decided to do was to look through my book stash, right? And I got a picture from an atlas of, you know, the United States, and then I drew a picture of where we started, where we ended this evening. Excuse me, this evening on this particular day, the 30th of June. And then this is where we ended up in Kentucky. And then we have this rest of the leg of the trip to go all the way up to Michigan. Okay, so down here, I'm going to write about how wish you were here. I'm sorry if this is like glary. Oh, no, it's not for once. Imagine that. Because like I said, our son had already booked a trip to Chicago for this week well in advance. Ooh, it's thundering out. We're getting storms. So at any rate, I'm going to write about how much we missed him on this trip. And, you know, of course, if he would have known that we were going, things would have been different. But anyway, anyhow, then what I did on the inside was that I had so much to write about because it was just it was just a fun trip. Like, I love road trips with my family, and we just had so much fun and funny things that occurred or memorable things that occurred or whatever. And so I just ended up typing it out, you know, on my Word thing. And then I just made like a little journaling card, which, you know, will go should fit. Come on, Elizabeth. Should fit in here. Okay, so it fits in there just fine. Then this goes in here, and I might like add some other things in here. This was just kind of funny because this is our old area code, so it was just really funny when we got, this was our room number at the hotel, and it was just really funny because it's like OG area code. So I put that in there as well. So there's that, and look at there. I am done with this book. Oh my gosh. Yes, and again, I do realize that it is now, I'm filming it in August. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is take all of these little things out, okay? Now this, at the beginning, and I'm taking this out. Oh, I could probably use Rain, Rain, Go Away on a page like today, because it's going to rain. So in this part of my book, right, is always a pocket. I don't decorate it. I don't do like a welcome to the month page or anything like that. But what I do have here is like on top of the pocket is this is where I keep a schedule of all of the videos that I've filmed. Like, I don't schedule my videos, but I do schedule them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just film them, and then, like I said, I just put them in the queue for the next one, and then I go through and write them all down as to which video went up on which day. I think that's how it goes. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then I just put like extra bits in here that I'm going to use, that I might use within the month. Okay, so that's how I do that. And this cute little like calendar thing is from Recreations by Brooke. It's called her, she did it along with Sweet Darla, Facebook friend, and it's called Creative Girly Planner Kit, I think. So I'll leave the link below. And then I might go back, or I might not, to this. This was May. I didn't put a journaling card in. Not sure if I have notes in my phone. I don't know. But the last day in May, I know my husband, sweet husband, brought me flowers. So there's that. And then let's see, all this stuff at the beginning, like at the end of my books, right, I take everything out that I have saved, right? There's my pocket with all of my videos that I have put out for that month. So this is my May portion, all complete. Flip throughs are already up on the channel. This is my June portion, and this book is done and dusted, and I could not be happier. And then all these little things I have in my book, either from Happy Mail or things that I've collected or whatnot that I keep in my books. I transfer it from one book to the next so that I can use the items in the next journal. Okay, so, okay. This book is done and dusted, all right? So I can tie it up and put it on the shelf. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy, guys. You have no idea. Okay, so that is done. Yes. All right. And this is book number 3, so I have 3 more to go. Okay, so let's find the other book, shall we? All right. Okay, let's get in here. Let's get in here. All right. Excuse me. These are the extra stickers from Brooks date stickers that I purchase every month. So this is what's left over, these little things. So I might cut these out and add them to my pile of stash. These are extra dates. These are extra June stickers. I do have a place that I keep all of my extra Brooks stickers so that I can use them in the future if I need them. And here is the next book that I've already started. I pre-made all these books last year, and it was so much fun making them. So this is my next book, which is going to be July and August. Ooh, there we have it. That needs no explanation. That's from my husband. So, oh, this, let's see. This goes in the last book, so I need to put that aside. It doesn't go in this book, I don't think. Okay, so here is, these are some things that I plan on putting in July. And of course, these are my July stickers. Now again, we're in August and I've completed, you know, a little over a handful of pages. I just have not had the time nor the inclination to journal. A few weeks ago, I had put out a journal about I had put out a video about journaling the boring, and I'll leave that link below in case you missed it. It was just about journaling in general and how important I think it is, and how do you journal what you consider to be a boring day, or how do you spruce up a journal page that you might consider boring. And also it's about what's it called, like collecting stuff, you know, and how journaling doesn't have to be expensive. So at any rate, okay, let's just get into the journaling part. Okay, all of this stuff that I just took out of the other one, I'm gonna put in this one. So let's see here. Okay, I have some alpha stickers. I have some happy mail already in here. Okay, these things, I don't know. Oh, they're stuck in here. Great. Okay. Get out. Get out. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. I don't know why they were stuck in there. All right. So all of this stuff is just I'm gonna attempt anyway to put it in here. Okay, for now. All right, these are some lovely, this is from a lovely Happy Mail, so I'll put that aside for now. All these go in here. I just started, I mean, obviously July's already done and we're into August, so I need to write down all the videos that I've done. Here are some alpha stickers I had gotten, so I'm just gonna put those to the side. These always stay in here. These are Brooks stickers again. Okay. All right, now, this is some of the stuff that happened in July in this pocket right here. So let's get started. I don't know what I'm doing. We might just end up decorating some pages. See, this is how I work, okay? If you're new here, don't know how long this video is gonna be, thanks for sticking it out. This is how I work, okay? Especially when I'm behind in my journaling, is I go ahead and I collect bits of ephemera and I put them in with a paper clip, okay? So, this is what we have here. Let's see. Okay, this can be like a little tuck spot pocket, all right? This is from the hotel that we were gonna stay at once we got to Michigan. And can I just tell you, like, everyone was so surprised. It was absolutely fabulous, okay? Absolutely fabulous. Let's get an eraser. Sorry for the reach. A lot of times I'll just pencil in that it was Wednesday the 1st, and then I just erase it. Just so I know what day it was. So this, yeah. Dear July, I don't want any trouble from you. Just come in, sit down, don't touch anything, and keep your mouth shut. And then this I might put down here. Okay, these right here. Oh my gosh, they still smell. Ah, so nice. Okay, my a brother-in-law was there. Again, if you didn't know, we had gone up to Michigan for a small family reunion. It was actually held at my husband's cousin's house, and he has a beautiful property. I mean, it's like a resort in and of itself. It's absolutely stunning. And it's the first time we'd ever been there. We have not seen them in 3 years. Okay, so my daughter convinced my husband to go on this trip, and I was so excited because I really wanted to go. And yeah, when we got there, we pulled up, and my brother-in-law, he was already there with it's hard to explain. I call him my brother-in-law. It's my sister-in-law's boyfriend. Anyway, might as well just call him my brother-in-law, even though he's really not, technically speaking. But anyway, okay, love him to bits. So anyhow, so we drive up in the driveway, right? And everyone's like over at the barn, and they're like, "Oh, who is that? Who is that?" And then my brother-in-law sees us, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, it's Elizabeth and family," you know? And so, yes, many tears were shed, many happy tears. It was so much fun just getting there, and it was just lovely. So on this particular day too, we had driven into Michigan. We had gone to the hotel that my daughter had booked us for, and it was about 20 minutes or so away from my husband's cousin's house. And so when he was like, "Oh, where are you staying?" And we were like, "Oh, we got a hotel, you know, and no big deal, you know, whatever." And he's like, no, you guys can stay 2 doors down at my in-laws' place because they're not here, they're at their other place. And so yeah, we ended up like staying at his in-laws' place 2 doors down. Oh my gosh, I just cannot tell you what a memorable trip it was. It was so much fun. Okay, let me just sit here and try to walk and chew gum. Oh my goodness. It was just so much fun, okay? Now that I've showed you how I shove all this stuff in a pocket, I'm gonna have to now take it all out because I need to glue some stuff onto this page, or I might want to just decorate this page somehow. Okay, it's got a lot of blue already with these little things, right? So let's see here. Okay, where are my color things here? Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, they're right here. These fabulous things right here. And I want to make this like a bright sunny page because why not? Because it was a bright sunny day. And can I tell you one of the things that will be very memorable for me at our time up in Michigan, I'm gonna do pink and yellow because those are my favorites. One of the most memorable things, of course, aside from, you know, seeing everybody, and it was just such a great time with the whole family. But another memorable thing, can I just tell you, and this is coming from a true Floridian, okay? I've never lived anywhere else but Florida in my entire life. And so I know what heat is, okay? I know what heat is, but can I just tell you, I have never in my life experienced heat like I did when we were in Michigan. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I swelled up like a tick almost every day. It was, oh my gosh. I mean, I got through it, but every like afternoon I had no more ankles. Like, it was the weirdest thing ever, you know, because I have ankles. I have, you know, like rather thin ankles at that, and yet up there for some reason, and it's super dry heat too, it was just very odd. It was just very odd indeed. I do swell sometimes down here where I live in Florida, because we practically live in the Caribbean, and it gets really hot here, and the humidity is horrible. But oh my gosh, that's something I'll never forget about this trip. And not in a negative way, just, you know, just in a factual way, you know. It was just, I'm taking a baby wipe here. By the way, those were a Recollections brand. What are they called? They're like water-soluble crayons. Look at that. I absolutely love using these things. And I was introduced to them by my sweet friend Allison. And oh my gosh. Yeah, if you get a chance, yeah, they're fabulous. They are absolutely fabulous. So easy to put on. You just put them on with a baby wipe. It smushes the color out. They blend really well. They're glittery. They're just fun. They're just fun to use. So there's that. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Okay. I don't know where now to put this because I have not an inch on my desk that's not covered, sorry for the noise, with something. And you can get I think you can get these at Michael's, and of course always use a coupon. You know, you can get them for a couple bucks, literally. So when we got there, oh my word, one of the things, and I have to wait for this to dry for a little bit, but at any rate, this is gonna go somewhere here. This is gonna go down here as a little tuck spot. These are gonna go, oh my gosh, these are so yummy. These are cigar wrappers. And well, now my hands smell like baby wipe. But one of the things, my brother-in-law is a cigar smoker, as well as my sister-in-law, and so they gave my husband one of these Groovy Blues, which now is like my husband's favorite cigar. They smell, oh man, they smell so good. I flipped this thing out of my hand. This was given to me by our cousin, who happens to work in a cigar shop. Sweet Jane, it's called, and it is so, the artwork on these cigar bands is so cool. Look at that. Yeah. So I wanted to use it in my book. It was given to me a couple days into the thing, but whatever. I'm just going to put them here like this somehow. Put these here, put that there. Yeah. My husband's favorite stogie. And then another wonderful, wonderful thing was, and I might put these down here. Oh, wait, let me see. You know what? I'll have to check the dates. But one of the things is our cousin, he breeds golden doodles. And oh my gosh, they had a litter of 7. And oh my word, when we got there, they were 4 weeks old. It was puppy heaven, okay? Puppy kisses, puppy cuddles, puppy breath, you know, it was fabulous. Oh my goodness, so we'd all sit out by the barn, and he would bring the pups out, you know, to have a romp in the yard, and he trains them early, you know. I mean, they were only 4 weeks old. By the time we left there, a lot of them were going potty in the grass and, you know, really getting a personality, and it was just so much fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so like they had like you know, like chairs and whatnot, you know, distancing, you know, distanced chairs and whatnot on the patio of the barn. And so he would bring the puppies out, and like every once in a while we'd have to do a puppy check, you know. We'd have to make sure that we counted 7. Oh my gosh, they were so adorable. So before I glue any of these down, I'm gonna have to look back through my pictures and figure out which day I took them. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't really make a difference what day it was, I guess. But are they not the cutest? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's scooch this up a little bit. Scooch that up. Oh my gosh, they were so flipping adorable. It's not even funny. Okay, so maybe I can put this stuff here and this little puppy right there. And then let me see. I might put some of these stickers, right? Like or here, maybe I'll put the here, travel, relax. Yeah, because we did all of that and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness, yeah. More puppies. This is one of the little puppies on my daughter's lap. This is the little puppy on my husband's chest. Oh my gosh, they were adorable. They were freaking adorable. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make this into a tuck spot, all right? I'm not sure if this page is, well, it's a little damp. It doesn't make a difference, really. Okay, so let's get to gluing. Let's get to gluing. Yeah, my daughter and I were like, we're so thrilled that my husband, you know, wanted to go on this trip because we really wanted to go. And should we or should we not? Of course we should ink this. What color? What do you think, guys? I bet all of you are shouting pink. Could it be pink, Elizabeth? I'm so predictable, guys. So predictable. So let's get this inked up. Yeah. So we were just, I was just so thrilled. Oh my gosh, the family was thrilled. His mom was so surprised. Everyone was crying. Oh my gosh. And my husband's cousin's wife, we had just met her for the first time 3 years ago at another reunion. And so it was just so nice to get to know her. And oh my goodness, yeah, you'll hear about all that at a later time when I'm doing other pages. But yeah, it was just really nice to get to, oh, poo-poo-doo, to get to know them. I'm making a mess of this glue because it's like, I don't even know what the problem is with the glue. It's like melty or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we just, oh my gosh, what a trip to remember. It was so much fun. Okay, I don't want to use that. I don't know where my other rag is, but I got some glue on there. Ugh, it's just gonna have to be like that. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's that. All right, now the first thing I'm gonna do is get the date out, I think. Okay, so it was a Wednesday and it was the 1st of July. So we're gonna put this right there. 1st of July, and it was these Wednesdays. These Wednesdays, they're so beautiful and so delicate. And these are, if I haven't mentioned yet, these are Brooks Fabulous date stickers. I order them every month. This is my 2nd year doing it. And they're just fabulous. I love them. Oh, that's not gonna work. Get up. Okay, let's put it, no, come on. All right, my fat finger, my fat head is all in the way. Okay, I just want to make sure that it wasn't going over the page, right? Okay, so it was a Wednesday. Anyway, excuse me, you can get these at Brooks Etsy shop. Yes, okay. Oh, as well as these little glue jewelry. Yes, Brooke's daughter made this, and it is so your little fine tip applicator does not clog up. And it works famously, and her daughter made it, and it's beautiful. So thank you, Brooke's daughter. Okay, let's see if we can get this on there. So this is just gonna go down here like this for a little tuck spot. And then I can put something in here, okay? And then I can make a tag and put a tag. Because I'm not really sure. I'd have to look in my phone to see how much. I mean, I'm surely I have a load of stuff to write about. I wish I knew when he gave me this, but that's okay. I don't know. But I know my husband tried this and tried this one from, I do believe, my brother-in-law. It was just so nice to see everybody. And not only that, but this was the first time in 3 years that my husband's whole family was together. In other words, well, it wasn't like the entire family, Oh my word. Now I can't get this back into my glue bottle. Come on, Elizabeth. Okay. It was the first time that like all four sisters and he and his parents were together. Yeah, in 3 years. So that was very exciting. Very exciting. And I don't know if you saw like my flip through. I don't even know if I put it up yet, to be honest with you. But one of the things that was funny was that, like, I think it was like the day before we were leaving, we got word that one of his sisters wasn't going to come. And so my daughter texted her and was like, you know, well, I guess you're going to miss your brother. And she didn't know we were coming, you know. And of course, we can trust her. We could trust her not to say anything because it was a surprise for everybody. And she was like, uh-oh. So she ended up going so she surprised her mom and dad as well and the other siblings. And it was just really great. It was just really great. So yeah, the whole family, not the whole family, but you know what I'm saying? My husband's, all of his immediate family was there. And that hadn't happened in, I think, 3 years. So yeah, so it was super fun. I think I'm going to glue these right here. Puppies. Oh my gosh, they were so adorable. Oh my gosh, we had fun with those pups every single day. Every single day. And it's so great because the pups were able, you know, they're able to be socialized and all that before they go to their forever homes. And, you know, I mean, our cousins have, I think you've probably heard this, but they've got, I don't even know, a dozen or more kids. I can't count them all now in my head. But, yes, so lots of children, lots of puppies. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful trip, So I'm gonna put whoops, I just heard my daughter sneeze. Allergies are terrible this year. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, these beautiful little golden doodles. Oh my God, they were adorable. Loved them. Love them. Yeah, they were fun. They were fun. Okay, let's get a little bit more glue on there. All right. So there's that. I'll probably, I don't know, cover that up because I don't need a, whatever that is, a cougar, panther, whatever. Where did those other stickers go? Okay, here possibly. Let's see y'all. Okay, yeah. I'll just put this right here. Right here. Yep. And let's see here. Let's see where the other stickers go. We're just gonna put these willy-nilly right across here. Vacation and relax. Yes. Okay. So there's that. Not sure where I'm gonna put this. I might choose to put it on a different day because I know that he gave it to me on a different day. I don't know, maybe we'll put it there. Okay, so then on this page here, let me see here. Okay, I did get some really fun Happy Mail. All right, yes, from my dear friend Debbie. Look at this, so cute. Oh my gosh, I love these. I love this. And this beautiful tag here, yeah. And this is her sweet notes, so I need to put this, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to definitely put this on the page somewhere. And then this right here is it's a picture of my daughter. It's like a snapshot of a text. And my daughter had gone to Lake Michigan with some of the family members, all the kids and everything, and they walked up the sand dunes. And so she sent me this picture and I texted back, "You made it, are you at the top?" And she wrote yes. And I said, better or worse than Arches, because she had gone a few years ago with her grandparents out on a trip out west and they hiked the Arches. And she told me back then she nearly died. And she wrote back, it was a whole different demon. gosh. So I'm going to cut this out and put it on the page too. But I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So here's the beginnings of July 1st. Yay me. Now I just have to figure out how much I want to write and what I'm going to put in here, and just how excited everybody was. And it was just, we were so glad to finally be there. I don't think I've ever seen so many Christmas trees in my life. In fact, I'll probably search for like a Christmas tree and put it on here just because of that, because there are blue spruce all over the place up there. And it's just something that caught my eye as we were like driving through the fields and stuff. So yeah, I'll try to search for a Christmas tree because I think that's funny and it will be a funny memory. Yeah, and then I'll get started on the rest of these pages. So sorry if this was forever long. Yes, of course it was, because you're on my channel. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me and sharing these just happy memories and all of that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to, is that not gluing? Don't forget to go ahead and check the playlist for the flip throughs or for the journal with me, so you can kind of like catch up if you want to. These are all standalone videos anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, if you like what you see, don't forget, you know, subscribe if you are so inclined, and thumb up, thumb down, whatever you want. Share it with your friends if you want. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed it. And have a great rest of your week. And yeah, a great day. And I'll catch y'all soon. Bye for now.